Family and friends are speaking out tonight after the death of one Northern Tier man who was well known on the local music scene.
Pennsylvania State Police say 31-year-old Dennis Gee Jr. of Tioga was killed yesterday in a fatal rollover crash. It happened on Button Hill Road near 2259 Route 328 in Jackson Township.
Tonight, Gee's friends are speaking out about the man they knew so well. Our 18 News photojournalist Kathleen Lukey has more.
I got to know Dennis when I was in high school. I'm also a Tioga County native. He's been a great friend to me since we were teenagers, and this super tall, big, fun guy with a smile on his face.
He heard me playing and he knocked on my door. He's like, "Hey man, I'm Dennis. Do you wanna come jam with me sometime?" And I was like, "Yeah." Dennis
was arguably the kindest person I've ever met.
I learned pretty quickly that he was a really generous and kind person.
Dennis did a lot of charity work and did a lot of work for anybody, just whoever needed it and whatever the need for. Just a big-hearted guy. Dennis G was a super involved member of the community and of the arts.
Dennis came from a musical family, and so he always had that going around. And I think that it was partially because, you know, he wanted to make his dad proud.
Just a really great guy, and that continued on as he grew the music scene into, or helped grow it into what it was and is now.
I mean, he always had a million projects going on too. He had a band called Embers Fall. That was his most recent band. He had a couple of other side projects that I don't know that a whole lot of other people knew about.
It was always entertaining to talk with him and see where he was going and where his head was at with figuring out what he wanted to do next.
It was always clear that he was doing a lot of work, but he always seemed to really like it. Everything he had went into doing it because he loved doing it.
It's just funny to see how many lives he touched and how widespread his influence was in just talking with people from all walks of life. Just such an open, happy guy.
Dennis was the most genuinely good-hearted person I ever knew.
I think Dennis will be remembered between students and the community at large for not just his music, but for just being a good person and being that light when everything else seems so dark.
We're not going to see another person like him for a long, long time.
And of course, you can read more about this story on our website, mytwintears.com.